Tonight from Los Angeles, it's the National League Wild Card Series. The Reds and the Dodgers from Chavez Ravine as the folks make their way into the ballpark, and we'll get a look at one of the best players in all of baseball, Shohei Ohtani, as the Dodgers look to become the first team in 25 years to defend their title. Blake Snell, and you see the numbers for Snell, a 2.35 ERA, limited because of shoulder inflammation. He felt it in Japan, and they ended up getting him back in August. As a group, 8th in the NL in runs per game, 14th in the majors. A real struggle, though, against left-handed pitching. Friedl is the guy at the top of the order, an on-base percentage machine. Snell has made just 11 starts this year. He continues to be a strikeout machine since his debut in 2016. He has been one of the best strikeout pitchers in all of baseball. And he gets Friedl right there. A punch out to begin, and there's one away.
Well, you talk about how does he get these strikeouts? Well, a lot of it is chasing out of the zone. His stuff is so good. Look how far this bounces in front of the plate. He still gets the swing.
The right fielder, Noel V. Marte, right-handed hitter, hit .263 in the regular season. Swings at the first pitch and lifts a fly ball to left field. Kike Hernandez trotting back with room to spare in front of the warning track. He makes the catch. So out number 2 on just one pitch for Blake Snell here in the first. Now this is where the level of difficulty ratchets up for Blake Snell. Miguel Andujar, the big trade deadline acquisition for Cincinnati. And in 34 games with Cincinnati, Andujar hit .359, his OPS .944.
That's lifted out to center. Edman out under it, makes the catch.
So Blake Snell gets 3 outs on 7 pitches to put up a 0 on the top of the first.
You know, this is the top offense in the National League, and they will go up against a hard-throwing right-hander. And the kid from Los Angeles, Hunter Green. See his numbers, 2.76. Like Snell, missed a huge chunk of time. For Snell, it was the shoulder. For Green, the groin.
You know, this is a guy that when he's on top of his game, he's as good as any pitcher in baseball. But he's pitching at home here at Dodger Stadium.
Shohei Ohtani gets ready to lead things off.
Ohtani only has 1 hit against Hunter Green. That happened to be a triple. He has struck him out 3 times.
He stands in against Hunter Green. It's power against power to kick things off.
Swing and a line drive. Ripped right field. Back on! Leadoff homer. Shohei Ohtani, a low liner over the right field fence. And just like that, the Dodgers take a 1-0 lead. Shohei explodes immediately.
Well, you talk about hitting a ball 118 miles per hour. He's matching the velocity of Hunter Green, who's throwing over 100. But the timing it takes to hit a pitch on the inner third and turn it around with the barrel shows you what Ohtani is capable of.
Betts is on with a base hit right after the Ohtani home run.
Freddie Freeman coming to the plate.
The 1-2 drilled out towards left field. Hayes is back, and he makes the catch. First out recorded for Hunter Green. Betts back to first, and there's one down.
It's a solo home run. Now you settle back into your game, make your pitches, do your job if you're Hunter Green.
And that's in there, and Muncy is gone at a pitch at 100 miles an hour.
Well, this is what 100 can do. When you throw it down in the zone, hitters give up on it. They think, okay, that's going to be low, and it just doesn't go down there because it's got so much velocity.
2 away, and the batter is Teoscar Hernandez.
Grounds one through the left side and a base hit. That between Hayes and De La Cruz. 3rd hit of the inning, 2 on and 2 out.
You see what the Dodgers are doing. They are awfully aggressive here early.
Tommy Edman.
Swing and a miss, and Green gets Edman, but Ohtani puts a charge into 1.
The Dodgers up 1-0 as Blake Snell toes the slab for the top of the second. They'll face 4, 5, and 6 for Cincinnati.
On the ground to third, Muncy picks it up and throws out Hayes.
Steer's one of only 2 players in the lineup, make that on this Reds roster right now, that have hits. I mean hits against Blake Snell.
Steer drives this to left, but Kike Hernandez is there and he makes the catch.
This is a guy I'm really curious to see how he responds to this moment, because Ellie has a tendency when the lights are the brightest to really shine.
The 1-2 pitch. That's strike 3. A curveball at the knees. De La Cruz will not protest that. 6 up, 6 down for Blake Snell. Still 1-0 Dodgers, 1.5 innings complete. And is out number 2 of the second. Kike over to second base in scoring position for Shohei.
Right now, Ohtani is the most dangerous hitter in the league.
And strike three called, got him looking. Fastball outer half about knee high, and Ohtani just watched it.
16 pitches to get 6 outs for Snell. Not a shock to see him go 6 up, 6 down. But the pitch efficiency is notable.
And a swing and a miss. 7 in a row retired by Blake Snell to begin this one.
Well, here's Matt McLain. He's hitting in the number 9 spot. And he rips this one down the left field line. That's heading into the corner. And that will be an automatic double for the speedy Matt McLain, and that is the Reds' first hit of the ball game.
So the 9-hitter has the Reds' first knock of the night, and a man in scoring position here in the third. And he takes downstairs outside, and T.J. Friedel on base for the first time tonight.
Back-to-back base runners for the Reds. Now Noelvi Marte. This kid is still a youngster coming into his own as their right fielder. He steps in with first and second and 2 out.
Swing and a miss, struck him out on a changeup. And Snell able to record the punch out, his 4th of the night. The Reds leave a couple.
Dodgers leading 1-0, and Hunter Green back to the hill. Back-to-back walks with 1 out, and the Dodgers have a little something cooking here in the third.
It was important for the Dodgers to take advantage of opportunities like this.
Yep.
First and second, 1 out. You have them, a team that's inexperienced. Hunter Green's making his postseason debut. Now's the time to step on the pedal.
And that one all the way to the backstop. Stevenson will collect, and the runners will advance. Hunter Green out of sorts.
Have to try to find that slot again. Right now he's up against the ropes.
Second and third here. That's drilled left field. That's back on its way and out of here. Teoscar Hernandez unloads, and the Dodgers have a 4-0 lead.
Well, this is the thing about Teoscar Hernandez, his ability to take that expansion of the zone and still attack and drive the ball. He sat back, got a slider. You figure, okay, well, Green is not throwing strikes right now, so what is he going to go to off the fastball? Well, he goes to the slider, and Hernandez did not miss it.
One thing I thought the Reds did a really good job of in the Brewers series, keeping a packed American family field pretty dormant for the most part. Dodger Stadium is anything but right now. I mean, this place is shaking.
Here's Tommy Edman.
Edman drives one towards the corner, and it's gone.
The Dodgers go back-to-back here in the third. Tommy Tanks adds another. It is now 5-0 Dodgers.
Well, this crowd is absolutely bananas right now. And it's not like this is easy to do against Hunter Green. But they started the inning showing their discipline at the plate, working the count. And once Green was a little bit erratic, they knew he had to force him back into the zone. And they stayed back so well on back-to-back hitters.
2 homers in a span of 3 pitches. Jason Bateman absolutely loving it.
The pitch. Strike 3, fastball right at the bottom of the strike zone. Hernandez can't believe it, but that's the 3rd out of the inning. Back-to-back home runs. Teoscar Hernandez, Tommy Edman, 4 runs across. 5-0 Dodgers.
Top of the 4th inning for Blake Snell. A great start for the Dodgers to kick off this wild card series. A pitch. Cut on and miss, strike 3. High heat at 97 from Snell. Snell now with 5 strikeouts in his Dodgers postseason debut.
Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that's a half dozen strikeouts.
Yeah, this is what is so hard to deal with Blake Snell. He can go in, and then he turns this fade away. It looks like the fastball. I think it's the fastball. It might be the fastball, and then it's not. And it goes away, fading away. So it looks like these hitters are swinging at pitches 3 inches outside, but it didn't start there.
Pitch to Steer. Rolled back to the mound, fielded calmly by Snell. He throws to Freddie Freeman, who steps on the bag, and that's a 1, 2, 3, 4th inning for Snell, who picks up 2 more strikeouts. He's got 6 through 4 scoreless innings.
Scott Barlow out of the bullpen for the Reds as he takes over for Hunter Green. Green 5 runs and 3 home runs in his 3 postseason first-time innings.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And Scott Barlow out of the Reds bullpen strikes out the side in the 4th.
Now the Reds' top hitter, Ellie De La Cruz, leads off the 5th against Blake Snell.
Swing and a miss. De La Cruz down on strikes. He went changeup. That's 7 punch-outs now for Blake Snell. 2 down and Ke'Bryan Hayes.
Snell's 1-1. Hayes grounds it between Snell's legs, fielded right up with the bag. Tommy Edman at second. He gets it to Freddie Freeman. And Snell retires the Reds in order in the 5th. He has retired the last 7 Cincinnati hitters he's faced. He's done with 5 shutout innings.
Teoscar Hernandez. Hernandez has the biggest hit of the night. Drilled out towards right center field. Friedel is back. That one is gone. Teoscar Hernandez, his 2nd of the night, and the Dodgers lead it 6-0.
Well, the thing about Teoscar Hernandez is he has power to all fields. This is a home run derby champion we're talking about, who can hit any pitch in any direction. That is his strength. And as aggressive as he is, he's able to do that even when he's expanding the zone. This pitch kind of starts out and runs right back, and he was looking away, and he gets right into the sweet spot.
Matt McLean, who has the lone Reds hit tonight at the 9th spot of the order, was a 2-out double in the 3rd.
And a swing and a miss. Another strikeout for Snell. And the lefty now has 8.
What we're seeing Blake Snell do, Stephen, at this particular point, it's not nearly as easy as he has made it look to this point.
He has not had to throw many stressful pitches tonight. Dodger Stadium on its feet. Here's the 0-2 to Marte. Strike 3 swinging. Blake Snell with bookending Ks. Another 1-2-3 inning. And he is up to 9 punch-outs with 6 zeros on the board behind them. 2 outs, a runner on. Shohei led off the game with a home run. He has struck out in 2 plate appearances since. On a 1-1, Ohtani hits a towering ball. Deep right field. He flips the bat and watches it fly. 3/4 of the way up the pavilion. Just a mammoth blast for his 2nd home run. And the Dodgers are pouring it on in game 1.
Ohtani's 2nd of the night, and the Dodgers are feeling great. It is 8-0, and he is something else.
Well, you can see his own bullpen just in awe of what he's able to do. I mean, he just has the ability to change the game with one swing, to do something you've never seen before in one moment. And Shohei Ohtani delivers once again. Never satisfied. They got the lead. He's tacking on. And he continues to just blow our minds on what is possible on a baseball field.
They can't believe it out there how far the ball traveled.
Oh, look out, Mookie. 96 up and in. It's ball 4, but that nearly was a lot worse. That garners some boos as Betts had to hit the deck to get out of the way of that. Freddie Freeman dusts off his right shoulder and taps him on the helmet. And Betts will head down to first base, but that one got away from Connor Phillips. 5 home runs, which ties the franchise record for the most home runs in a single postseason game. Blake Snell on the mound is doing the rest.
Snell to the dish. Ground ball left side. That's a base hit into left field. And Hayes has the Reds' 2nd hit of the night. No ball, 1 strike count. Left-hander Snell sets, and he'll turn it loose. And over the head of a leaping Freddie Freeman into right field. A base hit for Spencer Steer. On to 3rd is Austin Hayes. So back-to-back hits from the Reds here in the 7th as they try to chase Blake Snell from this ball game. So runners at 1st and 3rd, 1 out in the inning, and here's Ellie.
On the ground, Betts to 2nd and Rojas. On to 1st, safe, and the run scores. And he can really fly. He beat that one out, and the Reds get on the board.
So that'll be a fielder's choice by De La Cruz. He will be credited with an RBI, scoring Hayes from 3rd base. De La Cruz at 1st. Here's Tyler Stevenson with 2 down.
And a 1-1. Line drive down the left side. That's a fair ball. That'll get into the corner. Kike Hernandez digs it out. They're going to send Ellie De La Cruz. And he's in to score. It's an RBI double, and it's 8-2.
And after that 2-out double by Stevenson, here's Brian Hayes.
Ground ball, softly hit right side. Rojas takes it in. Throws out Hayes.
The Reds do score a couple of runs on 3 hits. They leave a batter, and for Blake Snell gets a standing ovation as he heads back to the dugout.
Let's watch how Blake Snell was able to really neutralize this Reds offense. The changeup was just money. These are off the plate. It looks so good, and then he takes a little bit more off of it. So rotate, it starts in the zone, it fades out of the zone. He located it away and down, not in any dangerous spots, and the Reds just could not lay off it. It looked so good at first, and then it was gone.
So a pinch hitter as it's Alex Call. It's 8-2 Dodgers. 2 outs and a runner on here in the bottom of the 7th inning. First pitch call, little flare, right field side. That'll bloop down for a hit. Rojas cuts the bag at 2nd. He'll go to 3rd. The throw, nobody's there. It goes into the Dodger dugout. What a mistake from Noelvi Marte. He gives the Dodgers another run.
Well, Marte took extra time to get the ball and throw it. Maybe he didn't have a good grip, but when he threw to third base, there was nobody home. Backing up was Suter. Suter slipped and fell in the warning track.
So the lead back to 7. And then Ben Rortvedt gets it back to 8. Jumps on the first pitch, an opposite field single, and an RBI for Benny Biceps. The 2 runs the Reds got on the top of the 7th. The Dodgers grabbed them right back in the home half. Make it 10-2. Ball 4. And that's another 2-strike base runner for Vesia in this inning. And Dave Roberts has seen enough. 22 pitches, only 1 out recorded. 2 on for Cincinnati.
See you, Vesia. Right-hander Edgardo Enriquez out of the Dodger bullpen. He will get Miguel Andujar.
First and second, 1 out.
High, ball 4, and they're loaded.
You can't issue walks. That's the second one in this inning.
And again, Mo, we talk about the Dodger bullpen. It was beleaguered throughout the regular season, especially in the second half. Yes, they finished relatively strong.
Yep.
Again, you are up by 8. There is really no reason to be messing around.
You have to challenge hitters. You cannot issue free passes.
And Sal Stewart is at the plate right now. This is a rookie with some big-time pop.
Payoff pitch. And that's low, ball 4. 103, but well below the zone. Enriquez has just walked in. A run for the Reds.
That was 103, and it might as well be 20 miles an hour if you can't find the strike zone.
If you're going to allow another team to beat you or get back in the game against you, make them do it.
So Spencer Steer now started the game at first, now in left, all loaded up. Up the middle of the base hit. Marte's coming in. And Duhar will stop at third as the throw comes to the plate. And a great throw from Pages.
And Dave Roberts probably can't get to the mound quick enough to get Enriquez out of this game.
Left-hander Jack Dreyer out of the bullpen for the Dodgers. He is the 3rd pitcher here in this 8th inning. He will get Ellie De La Cruz with the bases loaded as the Reds are rallying here in the 8th.
It's 10-4, 3-2. And that's ball 4, and they've walked in another run. And it's 10-5.
The second run that the Dodgers have walked in this inning.
That is the 4th walk in the inning from this Dodger bullpen. Wow.
Tyler Stevenson comes to the plate. And don't look now, but all of a sudden, the tying run is out on deck for the Reds here in the 8th.
The angst grows.
Stevenson putting together a good at-bat.
Stevenson in his career close to a .320 hitter with the bases loaded. This is scary time.
The last couple he's helped out Dreyer a little bit. Those are out of the zone.
5 2-strike fouls as Dave Roberts can barely watch.
Pitch number 11. Strike 3 swinging. Got him with a slider below the zone, and that is out number 2 at long last.
Huge strikeout for Dreyer. There's 2 away.
They're not done yet. The bases are loaded still for Ke'Bryan Hayes. The 0-1 from Dreyer. Popped him up on the infield. Freddie Freeman at the edge of the dirt at first base underneath the final out of a stressful, arduous, and all too long top of the 8th inning. Dodgers 10, Cincinnati 5. Top of the 9th inning, bottom of the order. 9-1-2 against Blake Trinan. Payoff pitch. Strike 3 called. Backdoor sinker. Clipped the corner. And gives Trinan out number 1 in the 9th inning and sends Dodger Stadium into a bit of a frenzy. Perhaps that called 3rd strike on McLean can lock him in. Got him swinging. Back-to-back Ks from Trinan. He finishes Friedel with a sweeper. 12 strikeouts for the Dodger pitching staff. Luck's now in scoring position. Is the 1-1, and Duhar bounces it to third. Picked up by Muncy. Throws on the run. Freddie steps on the bag, and that's so in for L.A. The offense mashes 15 hits, including 5 home runs, matching a franchise record for the most in a single postseason game. They score 10. They get 7 strong from Blake Snell. The bullpen stumbled their way in, but ultimately, Mo, Game 1 in the books for the Dodgers.